Broder, this is exactly what this path is all about. 2 or 3 months ago, whenever all this started, when people started wavering, people started going away from this team, national media, there were some people who stayed on, right? But when people started questioning the trade deadline, Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes, AG, Ben John, Jared Goff, when people started questioning those, guess what we did? I sat up in front of you, all of you guys, and I said, listen, keep your head on straight and let's just stick forward. Stay on the path. Things are going to be perfectly fine. This Detroit Lions team is going to finish the job. Don't care what happened in Baltimore. Don't care what happened in Dallas. Don't care about that. We stayed forward. We kept going. National media, they can hop off. We do not care. We do not care at all. That doesn't matter to us. Dan Orlovsky, all of you guys can hop off. We do not care. Welcome to having a real organization, a real football team, a real head coach, a real GM, a real quarterback, a real offense, and a real defense, and a real football team. And the fan base has enjoyed it at Ford Field, and you guys got rewarded yesterday. I just wanted to throw that, the whole path thing, all of that. This is exactly what it's about, fellas. This is exactly what it's about. Next week, we're going to sit here and have another home playoff game with the chance to go to the NFC Championship. This Detroit Lions team, fellas, is 3 games. Like, think about 3 games away from winning a Super Bowl. 1 win, and you're in the NFC Championship game.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy.
Brother, you were there yesterday. What was the feelings like, even just in the press box, wherever you were there until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. it looked like.
Yes, it was awesome. And I think it started, so when I got there, I got there about 3 hours early, and they had the Packers and Cowboys game on the big screen.
Oh.
So as everybody was coming into the stadium over the next few hours, everybody on the field, all the staff, the employees, every time the Packers would do something, which they did often in that game, the entire crowd, anyone watching, anyone paying attention, would explode with cheers. So there was energy building up from literally when I walked in at 5:15 up until game time.
Yep.
At 7:55, they told us a couple hours early, at 7:55 the lights are going to go off. They're going to start all the pregame festivities. Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, he came out and he played with the Honolulu. I'm missing the name.
The drum line.
It was just the player introductions. It got louder and louder. Each player, Nick, you were there too. Like, talk to me about that lead up until they got to the quarterback.
Opening with Penei Sewell. Absolute dog. Love that we're opening with Sewell now. I mean, he's the leader of this offensive line right there with Ragnow, and I love how vocal he is. And when they say we're locking the gates is what they say. And it was just so electric down there. Loudest I've ever heard it by far.
That's what I keep hearing. I kept seeing videos of people like Dan Campbell, Jared Goff, like Penei. All these guys are like, hey, and Hutch said it, like, this was the loudest I've, not just at Ford Field, but in my life. Like, this was the loudest I've ever seen a football stadium during a game.